crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. I'll deal with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. 100 yards.
Okay, Coach, so the snow and rain have stayed out of the forecast, but we're in for a cold afternoon at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
You want your points
These
back?
folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You should start giving this point back.
You said give him his
carry
points back?
over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Just in case. You only won because you lied out.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 35. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for James Conner. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Smith finding room to the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Who has Mike Evans?
To kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah.
Wow, so he said give him to me for the playoffs.
And this
wow.
It gotta be that.
Zone for a touchback.
What else would it be?
The Charger drive about to
what do you
so
get back
wait,
in
when did he trade it to him?
Just now.
7-0 to score as they start first.
Look at the transactions.
There on first down going
fuck it, I'll call them out. Pussies.
Right at the 25. No gain on the play.
How long ago?
2nd down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try
Alright, so
nah, I'm calling that shit out. Fuck it.
Alright, so now who did the Bucks get returned? Yeah, facts.
Yeah, give me Aaron Donald, give me everybody. Fuck the cap room. Penalties, all that. Yo, send me a screenshot of it. I mean, well, a picture.
The defense was effective.
Wait, so yeah, but Jay, who did the Cowboys get in return?
No, the Bucks.
Yeah, who did the Bucks get in return?
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Gordon. 3 yards on the
he already
pickup
has a
there,
super
and it'll be
team. Like,
second
what more
down.
does he want?
No, I'm calling that shit out.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd and 7, Newton. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Bro.
And with it,
Say that
time
again?
has expired on the first quarter. They'll need to get it to the 30 for
To the
the
Bucks?
first. This is 3rd down.
Oh, Dalvin Cook. All right.
That's not bad, but this man's still got.
Here's Newton.
But Devontae Parker doesn't have an X factor, does he?
He's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys
I
on the
mean, yeah, I
defensive
guess
side,
it's
they
not a
said
trade.
no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough to
Yeah,
get
nah,
the
that's
ball.
wicked.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. Newton.
I feel like that's why he was taking so long, though. He was trying to look mad crazy for the game.
The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The
That's
drive will
crazy.
start with Connor. And that play went nowhere.
But I feel like
losing yardage.
even that, I
It'll
think
be back
that
at the
just proves that
36.
you can have all the X factors in the world and still be trash, though.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
This man we had DPP and Bobby Riley in the same team.
This time it's Smith. And he is
Ran
met
for 115
quickly in the
yards.
backfield.
I don't think they were
Down he
both in at the
goes,
same
folded
time,
like a
but
lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
he lost.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Newton. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 11th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run out?
So that transaction definitely went down after the game.
Leave it at 7 now as they
Yeah,
kick it away.
Because he had Mike Evans before he
And
ended
this
it.
will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I know definitely went down
I think
before
they've got
the
to
game.
look at that play sheet
Because
and go to a
if he had Dalvin Cook, he would have won with Dalvin
time to
Cook.
shake things up a little bit to try and get this
for sure.
offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles, rolling the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open
these
field.
substitutions before I get in game for the Saints.
Keeps him out of it where all the big boys are.
But they were all there on my depth chart. I don't know why.
He'll
I'm
get
gonna check
only
again.
2 there, and it's second and goal. The line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to be honest, it's probably a formation, but you gotta put them as like the RRE and the LRE.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there. That'll bring us to third and goal. In their mind, certainly a field goal trying to be a letdown. They had the great starting field position.
Yeah, I don't know why he wasn't. But I'm wondering why I don't see this star on my line the whole game.
For the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. And he'll take it just outside the 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we can put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go.
And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Allen, the intended receiver. That late in the clock, second
that's a screenshot, Jay.
Just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room.
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 39. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then they'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think...
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Now, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
So is he shitting on Dak?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're close game.
I mean,
they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see
I don't think so. I think he's just trying to say, like,
he talked about being cool, calm, collective rebounding.
Because the Texans didn't have the best QB before they drafted Deshaun Watson, so I think that's what he's trying to say. Yeah, they just got Deshaun Watson, so I don't think he's shutting on him. Look.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Here's Conner on 1st down going nowhere as he's going to be stacked up behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
If these guys going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Roethlisberger. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
20.
On 2nd and 2, Newton got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, Smith. He'll have a first down past the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, a run with counter.
Chiefs would be like 7-9.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
They're 7-9, the Chiefs?
Yeah.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down.
That's why that makes him so quiet.
After this,
He
you're watching the
7-9.
NFL.
He played the Dolphins. I don't know if he won, though.
Who's this QB? He'll fight forward for a couple down inside
probably
the
like
40.
Rivers.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Smith.
Easily the best QB.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
I think that's why he was trying to
Steelers
get my
on 3rd
first one.
down. They've converted
Yeah,
just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this play
he
will be
definitely
blown up.
lost
He'll lose
to the
yardage back
Dolphins.
at the 38. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
I mean, if he gave a pass to Mahomes, he has pieces.
Is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line.
And I think he had Luke Kuechly first, too.
Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down.
You don't have Tyreek Hill
Mike Tomlin
either.
takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. To throw is Newton. Benjamin's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. T.J. Watt in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Newton now to throw. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They go back to the ground with Smith. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. This is Smith. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Let's go. You tight now. You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Taken in at the 22. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one.
You watching
and
this?
a 65-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's got some space here. That one 28 yards on the ground. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take.
Oh
you had to be
God,
frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
Second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Off play action, Newton.
Dude, that's what you were trying
And his
to do.
pass
You
is
fucking serious,
intercepted for
bro?
the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
They're running dive the entire game for a reason. Relax.
The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But
huh? Yeah, I know, right?